Hello Rebel and welcome back to my life. And welcome to September as well. This is the first video of the month of September in case you hadn't noticed. And I'd like to look back at the month that just finished and look forward to the month that's about to happen and see what happened and where we're going. If you feel like I've been doing a lot more check-in videos in 2020, you're right, I have been. I think we all need to check in with ourselves in this crapshoot of a year. So you remember back in May, I decided to really buckle down and get serious about producing and finishing the next book and just getting it out there. That's been going really well so far. May, June, July, August, they've all been good months for book production. Like for pretty much the first half of 2020, I was spending more time each month producing YouTube videos and my podcast than I was writing my next book. And that is of course a problem because I write books. I feel like I haven't mentioned that in a while. What's been funny though is that getting more productive on books has made me want to up my game in other areas. I talked not too long ago about wanting to do better YouTube videos. I think I came up with an idea for that, by the way, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm gonna try to test it out, not this month, but sort of this month. Well, anyway, we're gonna see how it goes. So I want to do bigger, longer video essay type things, right? Well, here's my plan. I'm going to produce each month's videos as fast as I possibly can, just get them all done and banged out and release them. And then in the time that I allocate for myself to produce YouTube videos each month, which is 20 hours per month, I'm allowed to spend the rest of my time researching for a longer video essay. So I'm going to produce my regular YouTube videos, my vlogs, just like the one you're watching right now, and then I'm going to spend some time researching a bigger, longer video until I've spent 20 hours on video total for the month. Now that means that I probably won't produce video essays faster than one every 6 months, but I'm okay with that. The point is not to do one constantly and shift my whole channel over into that. The point is just to do them because I want to. So this is a cool plan. I think I'm going to like it. I think I'm going to enjoy working on it this way. But the main thing I want to talk about from August is Hellskin, the next book of Underrealm, the one I've been writing. You've been hearing me talk about it. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I'm just real bad at figuring out how long things are going to take me. You might remember a video a few weeks ago where I said that the last episode of Hellskin was done, that I'd finished writing it and put out the early draft to my supporters on Patreon. And that was true. Thing is that in my head before that happened, I thought that the process of taking it from that point to sending it off for editing was going to be 2 weeks? Yeah, 2, maybe 3 weeks. But the point is it was supposed to be fast. Shocking absolutely no one. Yeah, that's still not done yet. I haven't finished. This is my breakdown for the month, and everything down to here is all still working on that. It's more than half of what I have planned for myself this month. So yeah, not gonna lie, that's a little bit frustrating, but if all goes well, actually, even if things don't go great, if things just go at a mediocre pace, that book will still be done and sent out this month. So that's a thing to celebrate. We're going to take the wins where we can get them because it's 2020 and this year was not designed to be won. So I have a weird thing, a weird feature, confession. I don't know. There's a weird fact that I just realized earlier this year. If you've been around, you know that I live stream all my writing. It all goes on my Twitch channel, Vlog a Novel, and there's a YouTube channel with all the video on demand and everything, right? So my whole writing career since I started Underrealm, it's all there on the internet, on video. But even with that being the case, I've never actually added up how long it takes me to write a book. And to be fair to myself, that number would change pretty often. I happen to know, or I happen to have a pretty good idea or guess that Hellskin has taken me longer than any previous Underrealm book. My process is also always changing from book to book, so it's never going to be universal until I nail down the process. That's just how I produce my books, which I feel like I've got that process nailed down now, but I felt like that in the past, so who the fuck knows? Point is, for Hellskin, I have minutely and exactly tracked every single minute that I have spent working on it. And like I said, I'm not done yet. In fact, I still have over 30 hours of work planned for it this month. But the total time that I've spent working on the book is over 200 hours so far. It's probably going to end up being 250, 275 hours of work to produce the book. Yes, that is a lot. And that's just putting me in a weird place when I'm thinking about the future. You know, I'm looking forward at my future production schedule and I'm just boy, how fast can I write my books? I don't know about you. Some of you might be able to do this, but I can't do 200 hours in a month. I usually can't even do 200 hours in 2 months because we're not talking about any of the other stuff that I do. We're not talking about YouTube. We're just talking about butt in the chair, writing several hours in a day. We're not even including like lunch or break time. We're not talking 9 to 5, right? We're talking actual productive hours in the chair. And like, that's a real long time in terms of indie publishing. So like, what does that mean exactly? Is it going to take me like 3 months to write each Underrealm book from here on out? Who knows? The good thing is that at least now that's a piece of information that I can think with. And so the information will also get better as time goes on and I write more books. The greater the sample size, the more accurate your data. So that's the goal for September. Finish Hellskin, start working on the next book of Underrealm, and finish that as fast as possible. And then figure out how long it actually takes me to write a book and then just keep doing it. As crappy as 2020 has been, and it's been crappy, it's been good for me personally in terms of what I feel like I'm achieving. I know I made a couple of videos last month about like I can't write and I can't YouTube, and I hope that you got that those were mostly just venting. And venting to you actually like helped me figure out solutions. It helped me figure out what I want to do on those big YouTube video essays, and I'm really excited about that. And it helped me figure out the exact plan that I want to use to approach Hellskin and then the next Underrealm book after that, and I'm excited about that too. Everything is still the way that it is, and it's all kind of a lot right now. I'm trying to be a source of positivity for myself and for my family and those around me, and also for you, I hope. In the spirit of that, there are a couple of other really cool things coming up very soon. Next week's video is going to be a good one, and it's about something that's happening over the weekend. So if you know, you know. And if you don't, you'll find out next Friday. Thank you for being here, Rebel. I hope that you have a tremendously positive September. I am going to endeavor to do the same, and I'm going to go start that right now. As always, this video and all videos on my channel are made possible by my supporters on Patreon. I want to give them an extra special thank you, and in particular, this month, I want to thank Jen Holland and CJ Edmonds for becoming new patrons. You rock! If you want to become one of those awesome and incredibly attractive individuals, click on the Patreon link in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next Friday. It's gonna be a good one. Bye!